Assassin's Creed Hexe might just be the biggest gamble Ubisoft has taken in years, and honestly, that's a good thing. For too long, Assassin's Creed has played it safe, but Hexe looks like the moment they finally said, screw it, let's try something new. Assassin's Creed is one of gaming's biggest names, but let's be real, it's been stuck in a loop. Huge open worlds, endless side quests, the same rinse and repeat structure, Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, they all sold well, but even die-hard fans admitted the formula was starting to feel bloated. Then Ubisoft dropped Mirage, smaller, stealth-focused, a callback to the classics. It was refreshing, sure, but still safe, familiar, nothing crazy, and that's why Hex feels different. Hex isn't set in another grand empire or shiny open world. It's gone straight into the heart of the witch trials. One of the darkest, most paranoid times in European history. The vibe is completely different. No heroic Viking raids, no gladiator arenas. Instead, whispers, suspicion, accusations of witchcraft. People burned at the stake. Ubisoft themselves have called this game different. Not bigger, not flashier, just different. That's the risk. Assassin's Creed has always thrived on being accessible. You're the badass assassin, you kill the bad guys, and you explore some postcard versions of history. Hex is throwing players into a world where you might be the one hunted. Ubisoft doesn't usually gamble. They chase formulas that work. Hex is the opposite of safe. Tone, horror-inspired, unsettling, grim. Scale, smaller and more intimate. Gameplay, rumored to lean on paranoia and suspicion, not just big combat set pieces. It's not just new for Assassin's Creed, it's new for Ubisoft, period. This isn't Far Cry with a new skin. This is an experiment, and that's risky, because Ubisoft is banking on players accepting a version of Assassin's Creed that feels less like an action blockbuster and more like a survival horror story wrapped in history. But here's the thing, risks are what keep franchises alive. Look at how Resident Evil survived. They went stale, then reinvented themselves with RE7 by diving into horror again. Look at God of War in 2018. Total reboot, and it saved the franchise. If Ubisoft nails Hex, it could do the same thing for Assassin's Creed. It could prove the series isn't just about bigger maps and longer playtimes. It can be about atmosphere, storytelling, and making that player actually feel something. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Hex is a gamble. But for the first time in a long time, Ubisoft isn't playing it safe. And whether this game ends up being a masterpiece or a total misfire, at least they are finally taking risks again. And honestly, that's the Assassin's Creed I want to see.